There is a type of intelligence that cannot be taught in any school. It cannot be developed through any course, any book, or any practice, and most people who have it would give anything not to have it. It is called traumatic intelligence, and if you have it, you already know something is different about the way your mind works. You have probably always known, you just may not have had a name for it until now. Here are 5 signs you have it. The first sign is that you read people with unsettling accuracy. Not impressively, unsettlingly. You walk into a room, and within minutes, you know who is performing, who is hiding something, who is about to cause a problem, and who is genuinely safe. You pick up on the tension between two people before either of them has said a word. You notice the micro-expression that flickers across someone's face before the polite mask comes back up. You notice the slight change in someone's voice when they are lying, even when the words are perfectly constructed. Most people find this unnerving. You find it automatic. This is not a personality quirk. This is hypervigilance, a survival system your nervous system built when accurate threat detection mattered enormously. You learn to read people with precision because at some point in your life, reading people incorrectly carried real consequences. The skill is real. The intelligence is real. The fact that it was built by something difficult does not make it less valuable. It makes it rarer. The second sign is that you think in outcomes other people never consider. You are called anxious, an overthinker, someone who sees problems where none exist. But what is actually happening is that your brain runs risk assessments automatically and continuously, modeling outcomes several steps ahead of where most people's thinking stops. You think about what happens if this goes wrong, and then what happens after that, and then what happens after that. People without traumatic intelligence find this exhausting to watch. They tell you to relax, to stop imagining worst cases. What they do not understand is that you are not imagining worst cases because you enjoy it. You are modeling them because your nervous system learned that being caught unprepared was dangerous. This is advanced risk modeling. It is the same cognitive process that makes exceptional emergency responders, strategic thinkers, and crisis managers. It came at a cost, but it is real intelligence. The third sign is that you feel other people's pain as if it were your own, not as a general sense of sympathy, as a specific, physical, almost involuntary response to witnessing someone else's distress. When someone is hurting in a room with you, you feel it before they have said anything. When someone is embarrassed, you feel the heat of it. When someone is being treated unfairly, something in your body responds before your mind has finished processing the situation. This is not weakness. This is not being too sensitive. This is an empathy calibration that developed through experience of your own pain. You know what certain things feel like from the inside, not theoretically, actually. And that knowledge makes you capable of a kind of accurate emotional reading that people who have not been through difficulty simply do not have access to. It is one of the most valuable forms of human intelligence, and it came from something that cost you. The fourth sign is that you are calm in crisis when everyone else falls apart. This is the paradox of traumatic intelligence, and it is one of the most disorienting things about having it. Ordinary life, small talk, office politics, minor inconveniences, social uncertainty can feel unnecessarily heavy. But when something actually goes wrong, when there is a real emergency, when the situation requires someone to stay clear-headed while everyone else is panicking, you discover that you can do it, easily, almost automatically. Your nervous system has been trained by real difficulty. It knows the difference between genuine emergency and ordinary stress. When an actual crisis arrives, you shift into a mode that most people around you cannot access. You become clear, focused, effective. The same system that makes you sensitive to ordinary difficulty makes you exceptional under real pressure. The fifth sign is that you cannot be fooled by performance. You know when someone's apology is real and when it is designed to end the conversation. You know when someone's warmth is genuine and when it is an instrument. You know when someone's confidence is earned and when it is a performance covering something else. You have been lied to by people who were very good at it. You have been manipulated by people who were very skilled at it, and your brain learned, at a level below conscious thought, to distinguish authentic emotional expression from performed emotional expression. This makes you difficult to deceive. It also makes social interaction exhausting, because when you can see through performance, you are aware of how much of ordinary social life is performance. That awareness has a weight to it that most people never carry. Here is what nobody tells you about traumatic intelligence. It is not a gift. It is not a superpower. It is a set of capabilities that were built by something that should not have had to build them. The mind that learned to read rooms accurately, to model risk continuously, to feel other people's pain precisely, that mind paid for those capabilities. It carries a weight that minds built in safer conditions do not carry. But it is also not damage. It is not evidence that something went wrong with you. It is evidence that something in you responded to difficulty by becoming more capable, more perceptive, more attuned to the world around you than you would otherwise have been. The mind that was built to survive something hard is not a broken mind. It is a differently calibrated one. And the calibration, however it was made, is yours.